Everyone on this planet we call home shares one thing with each other. Yes, I know that's a pretty big claim to make, but hear me out. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, believes that they are the main character, the chosen one, the one born for greatness. This much is true for everyone. But for a man, one of the greatest that he can experience is the tragedy of not becoming what he was born to be. Every other pain can be healed with time, but a man who never got the chance to realize his potential will carry this pain to his grave. I can say for certainty that there are so many people in this world that might have the potential to be more intelligent than Einstein, wiser than Socrates or Nietzsche, and stronger than the current record holder, but they will never be able to realize their potential. Most of the men in today's society have given up on the mindset that they were born for greatness. They have become complacent with the comforts of home and hearth, but I've also noticed a large trend towards male self-improvement. And if you're the type of man looking to start his self-improvement journey, then the best place to start would be to practice seed retention. If we look at men 100 years or even 50 years ago, they used to go months without seeing a bare woman. But nowadays, with the so-called blessing of the internet, young men can have access to more women in one day than the men of old could see in their lifetime. What separates a man from an animal is that a man has the power to control his nature. And this act of controlling your urges is, in other words, controlling your animalistic behavior. So if you're a man looking for a way to separate yourself from the animal inside you, then start by practicing seed retention. If you are a man on a journey to improve yourself and become the best version of yourself, you will have to master your body, your mind, and your spirit. Only when you have gained control over the three domains of your life will you be able to better yourself. When talking about mastering your body, seed retention is one of the fundamental acts that you will have to learn. You have to understand that the masculine energy inside of you is always looking for a release, and the bigger the release, the happier you start to feel, which is why it feels great whenever you win a football match or finish a hard work that you've been doing all day. As a species, the greatest victory for a man is to breed. That's why you feel so amazing after doing the deed. But if you do it every day, the high you feel will soon become your normal, and you'll start to search for more depraved ways to get your fix. There's a reason people call it an addiction, you know. You might be wondering, all right, I've started to practice seed retention, but what do I do with this energy? You said so yourself that it's looking for a release. Don't worry, I'll get to that. Once you've learned to control your urges, you're going to have to learn how to use this energy productively in your life. As you practice seed retention and learn to visualize this energy, you will start to notice yourself having more confidence in yourself. And even your physical performance will increase. You will feel more endurance, more stamina, and more satisfaction in whatever you do. And as your body returns to its normal state, things that you've gotten numb to will start to make you feel once again. Now, don't think that this is some sort of magic that is going to instantly make you a better man. Instead, think of it like a percent boost in all aspects of your life. So, what are the ways to visualize this energy? Well, everyone has their own ways, but to get you started, the easiest way would be the breathing exercises recommended by the famous Dutch speaker Wim Hof. To get started, assume a meditation posture, sitting, lying down, whichever is most comfortable for you. Make sure you can expand your lungs freely without feeling any constriction. Then inhale deeply through the nose or mouth and exhale unforced through the mouth. Fully inhale through the belly, then chest, and then let go unforced. Repeat this 30 to 40 times in short, powerful bursts. After the last exhalation, inhale one final time as deeply as you can. Then let the air out and stop breathing. Hold until you feel the urge to breathe again. When you feel the urge to breathe again, draw one big breath to fill your lungs. Feel your belly and chest expanding. When you are at full capacity, hold the breath for around 15 seconds, then let go. That completes round number 1. This cycle can be repeated 3 to 4 times without an interval. And that's it. That's the Wim Hof breathing method. One thing that you have to be aware of, you absolutely have to utilize this energy. If you don't, you're going to have a bad day. You might feel aggressive or experience mood swings. You might notice an increase in your anger levels. This is all normal, and it's a sign of your energy looking for a release. So get out there and use this energy to better yourself. Use it to achieve your goals, your ambitions. Now let's move on to mastering your mind. The human mind is an odd little thing. You see, it's amazing at forming habits. As you do something again and again, your mind learns and analyzes it, ever improving at that task. And the more you do something, the deeper the imprint it leaves on your mind. That's why soldiers coming back from war freak out and think they're in a war zone when they hear loud noises. Their minds are so accustomed to war that it assumes that every loud noise is the sound of a bomb or gun going off. That's why you have to keep in mind that this is not just true for constructive habits. It's true for every habit. Yes, that includes things like getting drunk or giving in to your urges. That's why it's better to immerse yourself in constructive acts that engage your mind, allowing it to grow and evolve for the better. Acts like reading and training. Even if you're not a reader, I suggest giving it a try. Just 1 or 2 pages each day, and believe me, it will work wonders for your mind. And if reading a book isn't to your fancy, why not try learning a new language? The easiest to learn are the Latin languages like Spanish or French. And as you begin to engage your mind in constructive habits, you will also learn things like discipline and creative thinking. Remember, a true man is a disciplined man, someone who has control over himself. This also ties into the body aspect of mastering yourself. If you don't have discipline in your life, how are you going to go about controlling your urges? Let's talk about using the surplus of energy again. One way of using your energy and a way that engages your mind too is meditation. Meditation has been used as a way to convert your energy into something productive for centuries, and it can be done anywhere, at any time. If you're not sure how to perform meditation, you should try to follow guided meditation sessions available on various platforms. It will help you learn the fundamentals of meditation. You will also learn the benefits of meditation, such as creating peace and calmness inside of yourself. Try to make a habit of meditating at least 10 minutes every day. Now let's move on to the spirit domain of mastering yourself. But before we can talk about spirituality, I think I should define what I mean by spirituality first. Spirituality, for me, is the sense of connection to something bigger than ourselves, and it typically involves a search for meaning in life. As such, it is a universal human experience, something that all of us experience at least once in our lives. For some people, spirituality is also deeply intertwined with religion, though it's not necessarily the same. Some of the easiest habits that can help you find a deeper connection to life are, granted, some of them might not make any sense, but try them out and you'll see. Waking up early in the morning and sleeping early at night, walking barefoot on grass, cold showers and cold baths. This might seem counterproductive, but cold showers have been scientifically proven to have countless benefits both physically and for your mind. Also, give fasting a try. Fasting not only helps you realize some of the deeper truths of life, but it is also useful in helping you be more disciplined. Another way is to keep a journal chronicling your life. As you start to clear your mind and write about your day, you will start to see your life more clearly. You will spot the aspects of your life you aren't happy with, which you can then start working on improving. And be sure to limit your screen time and spend more time among people instead of being cooped up inside of your room. Trust me, it will work wonders for your mind and spirit. You can follow all or even just one of the things I mentioned, but be sure to make whatever you decide to do a habit in your life if you want to see results. These are some of the ways you can follow in order to become the best version of yourself. Above all else, focus on mastering all 3 aspects of yourself, and you will surely become stronger and more disciplined. If you're interested in knowing more, be sure to hit subscribe. Like the video too, as it can help the video reach more men looking for a purpose and direction in life.